Hi guys, Ken here from Nelson Studios, and I'm making this video to tell you kind of what we've been working on. You might have noticed there's a dearth of videos this year, and usually winter is our big time, and I have a few going. In fact, we just shot a great video on how to change all the caps on a big screen TV, except that this camera decided at that moment to eat the memory card. So that's all gone, and it was fantastic stuff, like Oscar quality stuff. You just have to trust me on that. You'll never see it. And you might never see this, because it might eat this memory card too. But the reason there's been a little bit less going on here at Nelson Studios this year is because last summer, in addition to all the other crap, I wrote a book. And it's not the kind of book that you would normally think I would write. In fact, I surprised quite a few people. But by God, I wrote me a zombie novel. 93,000 words, so Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban kind of size. I finally sort of figured out why I've always been attracted to those kind of books, and it's not the zombies, because I could really care less. It's actually, I think, the survival stuff, right? I mean, my favorite book as a child growing up was a book called Bulldozer and Swiss Army Robinson, and I read the pair of those until the covers fell off, and they're both about doing what you got to do and making things work and building and whatnot. And I think that's what's always attracted me. So that's the sort of zombie novel I really wrote. It's less about the sex and the violence and more about people and survival. Regardless, I'm not here electronic panhandling. I love the way Jeff Bradshaw put that from Elderly Iron. It's a great way to look at it. I'm here to announce the fact that I'm actually releasing the book free as an audiobook. It is in a digital version. You can pick it up on Amazon for Kindle, something like that. But we're recording the audiobook, which has been an interesting, if time-consuming experience. The recording is about 10 to 1, so every hour of recorded audio, it's been about 10 hours of work to get there. And I have been putting it up on a YouTube channel that I've kept quiet about, and it's called Zombie America. And I'll put the link, it'll be right down there. You can go check it out. You don't have to check it out, whatever. It is free. I'm not asking for money or nothing. But yeah, if you're at all interested, I was waiting until I had a few episodes up, and we got like 24 up right now. 25 by the end of tonight, by the time you see this. So you can check that out. And even though the intro to the book talks about it being a bit of a secret, the secret's out. It's no big deal anymore. So there it is. That's what we've been working on. If you're into such things or you want to give it a shot, feel free to check it. I realize that the first few episodes are a little quiet, and that's all part of our learning curve, and those will have to be reshot. Well, not reshot, but re-recorded and audio boosted for at least the YouTube videos. Crank your volume for the beginning, but we get that worked out towards the end. And if there's anything you guys see, there's a few stumbled words that I could go back and fix for the the Audible release, because we're recording it for Audible. But yeah, whatever. If you're interested, feel free to check it out. If you subscribe to that channel, then you'll get the uploads as we put them up, and there's like a Facebook page that goes along with it. And, whatever, right? Do what you want. That's why we haven't been around much. Anyways, got some videos coming up here pretty soon, hopefully. Find time in between everything else. And, now that we're like 25 chapters in, I think there's 54 in the book, so we're approaching the halfway point, which means that, oh gosh, by March, I should have it done. That'll be a big weight of time off of me from that point on. And this is it. Hooray! It's all been announced. And my luxurious studios, which happens to be my camper, where I have taped blankets up on top of the walls, right? Because, for a while, the snow on the roof was wonderful. It was very quiet in here. And then all of Montana decided 60 degrees in February is just fine. So all the snow's gone, and the camper squeaks when you step on the steps, which makes the neighbor's dog fear for its life, and it barks incessantly. So I have to come in, do this late at night. The young man's asleep, and the dogs are inside, and record in between trains and stuff like that. But hey, it's there. It's free. If you want it, check it out. If you don't want it, don't check it out. I don't really care either way. But that's what we've been doing at Nelson Studios. Zombies. Go figure.